Chosen one, it is time to tell you everything. Listen to me. Do not scroll. Do not look away. You will miss something that could shift the entire course of your life. What I am about to reveal was hidden for a long time, sealed in heaven's record, waiting for the appointed hour. And that hour has come now. The time has come for you to hear what others were never allowed to know. This is your moment. You are not here by accident. There is something in these words that your soul has cried out for in secret. If you believe, comment Amen right now to affirm it. I have watched you through the tears and the silence. I have counted every sleepless night. I have seen how they overlooked you, how they spoke about you behind closed doors. You felt forgotten, but I never forgot you. You were hidden because you were chosen. I hid you so the enemy would not destroy you before you were ready. And now I lift the covering. The veil is torn. I am speaking to you plainly now. Not in riddles, not in whispers. Hear me. There is a reason why the enemy fought you so violently, why confusion clouded your mind when you tried to pray, why people who claimed to love you left when you needed them most. You carry something rare. You carry something that threatens darkness. The enemy tried to silence you because your voice has the power to shift atmospheres. That's why the battle has been so personal. He knew your name long before you knew mine. He tried to destroy you in the womb, but I intervened. Do not ignore this moment. If you skip away now, you will miss an answer that you've been weeping for. I say this in love, but with urgency. You need to hear what I am about to say. Chosen one, there is a weight on your life that others do not carry. There is an oil I poured on you that was never meant to look like the rest. That is why you never fit in. That is why you were always set apart, misunderstood, even when your heart was pure. If you have ever wondered why your path was harder, it is because your purpose is greater. I did not call you to live quietly in the background. I called you to walk in light. But before I bring you into the fullness of it, I must tell you everything. I must uncover what has been hidden even from you. I must remind you of who you are to me and why I have never taken my eyes off you. If this has already stirred something inside your heart, like this video so others can hear it too. This is not entertainment. This is revelation. You were never rejected. You were redirected. When they pushed you away, I pulled you closer. When they said you weren't enough, I whispered that you were more than enough in me. The pain did not mean you failed. It meant you were being positioned. The storm did not come to destroy you. It came to reveal what I placed in you. Every tear you cried watered a seed. And now it is harvest time. Do you hear me? The door that closed was not the end. It was protection. I blocked what you thought you wanted because I saw what was coming. You thought I was silent, but I was shielding. You thought I abandoned you, but I was walking beside you, speaking through the stillness. You grew in the dark, you developed in the silence, and now I will announce you in the light. I will cause what was buried in pain to rise in power. Comment 1111 if you trust this is the season of revelation. There is something else I must tell you. Not everything that walked away was a loss. Some connections were broken so that your spirit could breathe. You outgrew places that no longer fed your purpose. The pruning was painful, but it was necessary. I removed who you thought you needed so I could give you what you truly needed. And now, I am aligning you with people who will not just be around you, but who will pray with you, war with you, walk beside you. You see, you were not called to blend in. You were called to break through. The reason the enemy tried to make you question your identity is because he fears what happens when you finally believe who I say you are. You are not weak. You are a warrior. You are not forgotten. You are anointed. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being rebuilt for glory. I am not done with you. I am just getting started. You are entering the season where I begin to answer questions you never dared speak aloud. You will begin to see why it had to happen this way. You will understand why I allowed the delay, the heartbreak, the silence. It was not to punish you, it was to prepare you. Every denial was my redirection. Every closed door was my detour to a better one. Every betrayal was a setup for elevation. Listen closely. The pain you endured didn't break you, it built you. You survived what others didn't. You stood when others bowed. You prayed when others walked away. You held on when it felt easier to let go. And for that, I am rewarding you. Not just with material things, but with clarity, peace, joy, strength, and divine authority. What was stolen will be returned. What was delayed will be released. What was hidden will now be revealed. You asked me for answers, and now I'm giving them to you. But not in the way the world gives. I do not just explain your past, I give power over it. I do not just reveal truth, I make you walk in it. You are not just receiving understanding, you are being transformed. This is why the battle has intensified. The enemy saw the shift before you did. He tried to distract you before the door opened. But the door is open now, and no one can shut it. Is it time to try the same CIA secret ritual that is changing lives in seconds? A newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual that is transforming people overnight. Scientifically proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to attract money naturally. People who were once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and travel. But this secret may not stay online much longer. Click the description and comments now before it is removed. There are angels assigned to you, walking with you even when you don't feel them. There are miracles that have already been dispatched. There are promises that are coming to pass quickly. What you are stepping into will make the pain make sense. What you are about to carry will heal what others wounded, and what I am building through you will outlive you. Legacy, purpose, fire, favor. It's all over you. This is your confirmation, not a coincidence, not a mistake. You were meant to hear this. You were meant to know that you are not behind, not forgotten, not overlooked. You are chosen, and now you are being called forward. So lift your head, dry your tears. Stand firm in the truth that I, the Lord your God, have never left your side, and I never will. I am peeling back the weight of every label, every lie, every scar, and calling you by the name I gave you before the world tried to rename you. You were not called failure. You were not called burden. You were not called rejected. You were called mine. What you went through was not in vain. Nothing you have experienced was wasted. Every night you cried, every season you walked alone, every moment of despair, it was all seen by me. I was with you in the middle of the storm, not just watching from above. When others turned away, I stood closer. When your heart was breaking, mine was too. You never suffered in silence. You were held, even when you didn't feel it. I want you to know this because the enemy lied to you. He whispered that you were forgotten. But I never forgot. I was writing your rescue while the world watched you sink. There's something you must understand. The delay was not denial. I hid certain things from you because you weren't ready to carry them yet. Just like a child cannot handle the weight of a crown, you weren't meant to step into certain things too soon. I needed you to grow. I needed your roots to go deeper before I let your name go higher. Because what I'm building in you is not temporary, it's eternal. And now that the time has come, I will release it with fire. Comment 222, if you believe what God starts, He finishes. Some of you were planted in soil that tried to choke you, environments that didn't understand your calling, relationships that silenced your voice. You were surrounded by people who only saw your weakness, but never your anointing. But I saw it. I placed it there. And even when you didn't believe in yourself, I believed in you. I fought for you. I covered you. And I am still doing it. This is not just about restoration, it's about revelation. I am not just giving back what you lost. I am revealing who you were all along. You were never meant to beg for crumbs. You were meant to sit at my table. You were never meant to chase love. You were meant to be loved perfectly by me. You were never meant to stay stuck in shame. You were meant to rise in glory. The shame that tried to haunt you, it breaks today. The guilt you've carried in secret, I lift it now. The lies that played on repeat in your mind, I silence them with my truth. You are not damaged. You are not disqualified. You are not a mistake. You are my workmanship, my image, my vessel. And no past can cancel what I have declared over you. When I say you are chosen, no force in hell can reverse that. I know how weary you are. I know how long you've waited. You've hoped quietly, prayed silently, and sometimes doubted deeply. But I never left. You were never walking blindly. I was guiding your every step. Even when you took wrong turns, I rerouted you. Even when you ran away, I followed close behind. And now, I bring you back, not just to remind you of who I am, but to show you who you are through my eyes. Your breakthrough is not coming, it has begun. You just haven't seen the full bloom yet. But the roots are already alive. The shift is already happening in the spiritual before it hits the physical. Doors are opening in places you never knocked. Hearts are being stirred in rooms you haven't entered. I am preparing the blessing, and I am preparing you to receive it, not with fear, not with doubt, but with boldness. Chosen one, what I am building through you will silence every mocking voice. The very ones who said you wouldn't make it will see my hand on you. They will see how I use what was meant to destroy you to establish you. You won't even have to explain yourself. I will speak through the evidence. The fruit, the favor, the power, it will be undeniable. You won't have to fight for recognition. My glory on your life will speak for itself. If you've ever felt like you were living between who you were and who you're becoming, that's because you were. But that season ends now. I am pulling you out of the middle. I am bringing you into the fullness. No more half-healed wounds, no more hidden pain, no more pretending to be okay while breaking inside. I want all of you, not the version you show the world, the real you. The tired, unsure, yet hungry heart that still whispers my name when no one's around. You don't need to be perfect to be chosen. You just need to be willing to trust me when it doesn't make sense. Willing to follow even when the path feels unclear. Willing to surrender what you thought was best so I can give you what truly is. I don't use those who have it all together. I use the surrendered, the honest, the broken who offer me the pieces, because I don't just restore, I resurrect. Comment 555 if you're ready to surrender everything and receive what God has prepared. Why is the government trying so hard to hide this 7-second brain ritual? A major CIA leak has exposed a short brain practice that is helping ordinary people clear debt and welcome wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple home method is turning financial struggles into better lives. New homes, vehicles, and vacations are becoming possible. But this secret could be pulled down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Every step you took in faith, even the small ones, moved mountains in the spirit. Every prayer you whispered in pain reached my throne. And now I say to you, get ready, not with anxiety, but with expectation, because I will not only meet your needs, I will exceed them. I will go beyond what you asked, imagined, or thought possible. I will do what no one else can take credit for. This is your season to see what I've spoken. No more delays, no more detours. I am aligning time and people and opportunities to meet you in this divine moment. Your name is being brought up in rooms where your feet have never walked. Your heart is being healed in ways no one else could reach. And your future is being rewritten with beauty, power, and divine purpose. What comes next will not be like what came before. This will be a season marked by swift shifts, sudden blessings, unexpected favor, and undeniable encounters with me. You will begin to dream again. You will begin to trust again. You will begin to walk in boldness again. Because what once wounded you will no longer define you. I am doing a new thing, and it begins now. I have placed in you a divine resilience, a sacred strength that comes not from your own ability, but from my spirit within you. You were never meant to carry this alone. That is why I have remained close, even when you felt far. And now, I am closer than ever before. You have crossed through the shadows, you have endured the silence, and now the light is breaking forth. But listen closely, this light isn't just for your comfort, it's for your calling. I am not just lifting you up so you can feel better, I am positioning you to walk in purpose. The things I am about to entrust to you will require faith, focus, and fire. Not the fire of destruction, but the fire of refinement. The fire that burns off fear, insecurity, and doubt. The fire that reveals what's been hidden inside you all along. There is something sacred about your scars. They speak of survival, yes, but more than that, they speak of my faithfulness. Every time you almost gave up but didn't. Every time you chose me when you could have run the other way. Every time you forgave, even when they never apologized. I saw it all, and I counted it as worship. Others may have seen weakness. I saw surrender. Others may have mocked. I was moved. Comment 333 to declare your faith that your surrender is turning into victory. I'm not just restoring what was lost, I am multiplying it, because what the enemy took was never the full measure of what I had for you. You thought you lost years, opportunities, relationships, dreams, but I hold time in my hands. I can restore what the world calls wasted. I can breathe life into what looks dead, and I will. Your past will not limit your future. Your wounds will not sabotage your destiny. Not under my covering. You are about to witness a redemption so deep, so clear, that people will ask how you survived. And your answer will be simple, because I was with you. You don't need to have all the answers, you just need to remember that I do. You don't need to figure everything out, you just need to trust that I already have. This is your invitation to stop striving and start receiving. There's a peace I am pouring into your life right now, a stillness in the middle of the chaos. You won't have to chase what is yours. You won't have to fight to be seen. I will bring what's yours to you. I will open doors no man can close, and I will close doors that were draining you dry. Some of the things I am removing will hurt. But trust me, it's protection, not punishment. Let go so you can grow. The weight you've been carrying wasn't yours to bear. The expectations, the shame, the guilt, it doesn't belong to you. Hand it over. Lay it down. I will carry it. I already did on the cross. You don't have to prove your worth to me. You are already priceless. You don't have to earn my love. It's already yours. You don't have to hide your struggles. I know them. I understand them. And I choose you still. Some of you are stepping into rooms you never thought you'd enter. Not because of who you know, but because of who you are in me. I have qualified you for things that no resume can explain. I have anointed you for impact, not popularity, for purpose, not applause. I didn't choose you because you were the strongest or smartest. I chose you because your heart said yes, and that yes was enough. Comment 999 if you know God has qualified you in ways the world can't understand. You are not behind, you are right on time. I have been preparing the ground while preparing you. I have been orchestrating things you didn't even know you needed. Every delay, every detour, every disappointment, it was all part of the story. And now, you will begin to see how I use even broken pieces to build beautiful things. But hear me, this new season will require new obedience. You can't take the old mindset into the new miracle. You can't carry bitterness into blessing. You can't cling to what I've asked you to release. I will give you the strength to let go, but you must choose it. I will not force your freedom, I offer it. Step into it. You won't regret it. I know you've been tired of the waiting, tired of wondering, tired of not knowing what's next, but you're closer than you think. The shift is already in motion. I am not preparing you for something small, I'm preparing you for something sacred. The kind of breakthrough that doesn't just bless your life, but blesses others through your life. You will be a vessel of my glory, a reflection of my power. Do you know why everyone is talking about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave technique leaked from the CIA is changing lives around the world. Backed by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you are seeing this, you are very lucky because the page may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is deleted. Do not be surprised when the very people who dismissed you begin to ask how you made it, and when they do, point them to me. Let your life preach louder than your words. Let your peace confuse the storm. Let your joy make no sense to the world. Because when I bless, I do it in ways that silence doubt. When I move, I leave no room for coincidence. I am about to show you what I meant when I said, no eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has imagined what I have prepared for you. You are not just stepping into blessing, you are stepping into identity, into alignment, into clarity. I am clearing the fog, the confusion, the inner war, and I am giving you new eyes to see, new ears to hear, and a new heart to believe. You will no longer question if you are enough. You will know that I am more than enough through you. The voices that once tormented you will lose their grip. The cycles that once trapped you will be broken. The heaviness that once followed you will lift. Because I am doing a deep work, not surface. Not temporary, but eternal. And this time, it will last. I don't just want to visit your life, I want to dwell in it. I don't just want you to call on me in crisis, I want to walk with you daily. Talk to me. I'm listening. Trust me. I'm working. Follow me. I'm leading. I will never take you where my grace cannot keep you. You've been asking me if you're really chosen. Asking me if you've missed it. Wondering if it's too late. I am telling you again, it is not too late. You are right where you need to be for what I am about to do next in your life. You didn't lose time. You gained wisdom. You didn't miss the moment. I extended it for you. because I care more about your becoming than your arrival. I was never in a rush. I'm not limited by clocks or calendars. I saw what was breaking inside you while you tried to smile in front of others. I watched how you encouraged others while carrying burdens of your own. And I say to you now, your faith has not gone unnoticed. Your hope has not been wasted. Your pain has not been ignored. I've been answering prayers in ways you didn't recognize. When I removed them from your life, it was an answer. When that door closed, it was me. When you were rerouted, delayed, even rejected, that was me guiding you away from what would have distracted or destroyed you. You asked me for open doors, but first I had to close the wrong ones. You asked me to lead you into your purpose, but first I had to pull you away from people and things that dulled your spirit. Comment 777 if you believe God has protected you through redirection. Chosen one, you're not too broken, you're not too late, you're not too far gone, and you're not forgotten. You are being rebuilt, restored, repositioned, and I will do it in a way that no one else can take credit for. What I am about to do in your life will not require manipulation or striving. You will not have to beg for attention, force connections, or exhaust yourself trying to prove your value. I am sending what's for you directly to you, and it will fit because it was made for you. Some of you have been carrying secret exhaustion. You've grown tired of waiting, tired of believing, tired of wondering if breakthrough is still coming. I see you. I see the heaviness you've tried to pray through. I see how strong you've been for others, and I want to be your strength now. You don't have to hold it all together. Let me hold you. Let me lift what you were never meant to carry alone. You may feel like you've been forgotten by people, but I never forgot a single detail about you. I know your fears. I know your hopes. I know the dreams you stopped talking about because they seemed too far gone. But I say this to you now, nothing is too far gone for me. I specialize in impossible. I resurrect dead dreams. I redeem broken paths. I restore what was taken, and I return it with more. You are not behind, you are hidden. And I hid you on purpose. I protected you from being promoted too soon. I shielded you from attacks you weren't ready to handle. I covered you until your character matched your calling. And now I will uncover you with glory. When I reveal you, no man can undo it. When I elevate you, no one can replace you. Because I don't choose based on appearance or approval, I choose based on heart. Comment 1010 if you trust God's timing over your own. You need to know this. Everything the enemy tried to use against you is now becoming part of your testimony. The shame, the rejection, the loneliness, it will all become fuel for your purpose. What hurt you will not haunt you, it will teach you, and what once defined you will no longer bind you. I am rewriting your story, and the next chapters will be filled with peace, power, and purpose. You will not always feel this lost. You will not always feel this weary. I am restoring your clarity. You will know which way to go. You will know who is truly for you. You will know what to release and what to embrace. I am not a God of confusion. I bring order to chaos, peace to storms, healing to brokenness, and I am bringing it all to you now. The shift may not look the way you expected, but trust that it is good. Even the shaking is good, because I am shaking off what cannot go with you into this next season. I am shaking off fear, doubt, comparison, guilt, and lies. I am shaking the foundations so I can rebuild with truth. You will feel lighter, clearer, stronger. Not because of what you've done, but because of what I am doing in you. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance. A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Some of the battles you faced were not punishment, they were preparation. You've been asking why it had to be so hard. But what I'm calling you to carry requires spiritual maturity. You can't walk in authority without going through the fire. But know this, the fire didn't destroy you, it refined you. It burned off the false identities. It exposed the lies. And now you emerge with clarity, purity, and power. You are not who you used to be. Even if people try to treat you like the old you, stand in the truth that you've been changed. You are not bound by the past, not chained to the same cycles. I've broken those things off you. Now walk forward. Don't shrink back into who you used to be. Don't settle for what I've called you out of. Don't confuse familiarity with faithfulness. I am doing a new thing, and it starts with your agreement. Say yes. Say yes to healing. Say yes to joy. Say yes to letting go. Say yes to stepping into the unknown with me. You don't have to understand it all. You just have to trust that I do. This road will not be easy, but it will be worth it, because I will be with you every single step of the way. Your name is written in my hand. Your life is not forgotten. Your purpose is not over. Your story is still unfolding. And I am the author. I don't write tragedy without redemption. I don't allow loss without the promise of restoration. I don't allow weeping without the promise of joy. And I don't allow battles without the promise of victory. So rise, shake the dust off your heart. Lift your head, breathe again, dream again, trust again, because I am not done, I am just beginning, and this beginning will be better than anything you've seen before. I will surprise you. I will stretch you. I will bless you in ways you never imagined. You've been asking if there's more, if the pain was for something, if the prayers you whispered in the dark meant anything. And I'm here to tell you, yes. Yes, your pain has a purpose. Yes, your prayers moved heaven. Yes, your life is not random. You are part of a divine plan, and that plan has not been cancelled. It has only just begun. You are about to step into what I've prepared all along. I have watched how the enemy tried to use your past against you, tried to use your mistakes as chains, tried to use your pain as proof that I abandoned you. But now, I will use your story as a weapon. The very things that were used against you, I will use them for you. The attacks became your training. The heartbreak became your depth. The isolation became your intimacy with me. And now, the very pain you thought would destroy you will be the very place my glory shows up.